Alrighty. Hello, folks. Sorry for the delay there. Yeah. Lunch happens. Went ahead and started this thing and completely forgot I actually already had lunch set up. Anywho. We were doing dragon crap, right. So we'll just go do that. And hello there, New Tape. How's it going? So, should probably go check on my pun plans. Not like we have any shortage of them, but, you know. See, what's this one? Got Boremelon. Kind of looks like a rhino, but alright. That works. By the way, New Type, can you tell me, how's the volume? I know my son was kind of messing around with my keyboard earlier, so I don't know if by any chance it got screwed up. Figure I might as well check. Sounds fine to you? Alrighty. Sounds good to me, then. Alright, what's this one? Was the Lillipods? Okay. Gonna slap that in there. Yeah, I'm assuming if they ever do make a remake, you probably will be able to just auto-harvest all this stuff. Though it kind of ruins the joke if you end up doing it that way. Friggin' Peach Puppy. Jeez. It's just amazing how many of these they did, despite the fact that they do almost nothing different. Apricot. Beautiful. And horrific. Why do you have a bunch of decapitated cat heads in your compost pile? Don't question it. That's how. Cabadillo. Still think Cabadillo is probably my favorite. Alright, got anything here for me? Let's see, found some seeds, found some round seeds, found some oblongs, found some bigs. I love how it's actually spitting out more seeds than we put into it by a pretty wide margin. Alright, let's put some round seeds in there. This looks interesting. Let's stick some of these seashell-looking situations in there. Give it a couple more. Probably more of these seashells. They seem like they're kind of a rare thing. And yeah. We'll slap that in there. See, I like how even the downstairs I can recognize the gardening music. Yeah. Everything about this is just so friggin' memorable. Alright. Except for the golem mechanic, because I don't know how to make a Tetris robot. But yeah, more dragony type stuff. So I guess we go visit the dude guy, the friggin' dart dog. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Legend of Dragoon Dart. Just tell me this dog doesn't look like him. You can't. They're literally even called the same thing. Like, the armor looks the same, everything other than the fact that he's a dog looks the same, and it makes me wonder if there's any possible tie-over between the two teams. Yes, they would have probably been rivals back in the day, but still. Alright, where to? Into the forest! Up to the forest we go, then. It's the last proper day off before more work happens. Sad times. Alright, green cane or golden seed? I want to say green cane was the one that he gave us last time. When your sensor not moving looks like an 80s Battle Beast action figure, Lone Wolf. More like Lonely Wolf, the guy needs friends. He has friends, he has all of hell right there. I'll pop this right next to the Bone Forest, because that gold seed thing is something that I want to have surrounded. Because it looks important, considering how we got it, so yeah. And I'll put it down there later, I just don't want to forget about it. Alright, that white forest is looking very green, but whatever you say, game, whatever you say. But yeah, we gotta be getting close to the end here, because we're almost out of stuff to put on the map. I think we only have maybe 4 or 5 tiles left. Which is nice. Vadis, the White Dragon. Throws off your senses. Explain. Okay. It's gonna turn out he was married to the Dragon Princess, wasn't it? Or, like, her bodyguard or some crap. Oh. If you can sense where she is, why do you even bother mentioning that your senses are off? And yes, I specifically put this in the farthest possible area, because this was supposed to be the difficult one, so I want to see what happens. Okay, actually, wait, there's one difference between him and Dart there, and that's just, you know, axe instead of sword. It's a mild difference! Still a sharp thing. Alright, so far, 100% right. Okay. Accidentally right again, so 3 for 3, basically psychic over here. Think he's BSing you? It's possible. He certainly seems like a massive liar up to this point. Hell, I'm just here to stab things. I'm pretty sure we'll accidentally cause an apocalypse, but we seem pretty good at fixing those. Not to mention that it kind of seems to be something that happens a couple times a day, so, you know, par for the course. No big whoop. Unless you're talking about him BSing which direction we're going for here, and he's just kind of yes-manning us over this way. Silly eye. I don't know why that sounds really nefarious. Yeah, I think maybe he is BSing us down directions here. Because otherwise that's like 5 or 6 correct guesses in a row. And/or this place is just super linear. He isn't? Oh, we can stab a tree. So that works out okay. That giant sentient oak tree amble? That'd be fun to have you chasing you around. I mean, if we find the screen to make that happen. We did pick up something last time. I never actually checked where that egg hatched into. Probably about due. Wait, seriously? Those are all right yeses so far? You feeling okay, game? Well, I mean, let me turn around then. I don't want to go that way if it's the wrong way. Actually, yeah, I do. Unless this is going to turn out to be like the junkyard, and then we're just going to have to redo the entire thing, and then the entire forest shifts around. That would suck. Oh, oh my god, that's exactly what happened. No. Next playthrough, I want that giant pile of rust and slime as my pet. Only this game. Only this game. I mean, this thing looks like a friggin'... What is this? It's like a fuel line or something. Or no, it's a friggin' exhaust pipe. Not a fuel line at all. Those things are tiny. Why do we have snakes made out of exhaust? Taking it out of that tree is... Well, yeah, you mentioned that. Or Vale mentioned that. Or wait. Hang on. Your guys' name colors are super similar. Yeah, Vale mentioned it. It's Unicorn Shark! Make the plot move? Dragon stuff, I assume? Oh, he's bringing him back so he can kill him? Alright, well, you're dead then. Holy crap, it's, God, it's what's her face from Dark Souls. The Nazca? No, not Nazca was the scorpion. Priscilla, there we go. Unlock dragon! Yeah, it's Falcor too, true. Can we write it? It kind of looks like that dragon from SOM3 too. Hey look, the one that can think. It's like I have no defense against the slight taps. Just gonna go ahead and sit here and watch what happens. do just tell everybody you're probably going to turn on him. I'm almost certain that's what's happening. Baller. What should we make out of that? I mean, that's basically the best material, right? Steve! There's no going back now? Okay. Not my problem. Fine. It was awesome when you got one 20 hours ago, right? Hell, I'm still using it, to be fair. Oh. No way we're getting out of this without a boss fight, huh? Let me tap slightly. Fine, we'll use the move to get out of stun lock. Their entire health bar probably disappears. Oh wow, actually legitimately a threat. How about that? Wake up. There we go. Stop, I don't know the buttons. They've never come up to this point. Did I just friggin' counter the dragon? I just accidentally countered the dragon. My bad. Man, that counter's so good. There we go, you're down. Yeah, apparently the counter works on his tail. But he's got no defense against this. Let's see. Kudos to Sheriff for being one of the only mini-bosses who actually dodges you and almost kills your rat archer buddy. Nobody touches Orson. He's too awesome. Not to mention he can only die on the B route anyway, so it's fine. Or on the A route, rather. Your powers of pressing X repeatedly are excellent. Alright, I'm assuming she probably replaces him, or... Man, it is hard to reach that level of furry. Holy crap. Like, okay, so she's going for a unicorn thing, and she's going for a cat thing, but we're going, like, for a whole wolf thing around the torso. Then going for a whole bird thing around the skirt there, and then I guess just for the hell of it, she's got duck feet. So... That's impressive. That is legitimately something to look at right there. Oh, and I guess she wants to be a tree, too, because of all the plants on there, but, God, I love all those JRPG cocaine offices. Alright, let's go see what Colonel Cactus has to say about this. Don't know, demon hunting flying cat nunchuck nun is pretty max for... Dude, they were going for, like, 5 different animals and a plant at once. I don't know. I think they took it to a new level. That's truly something special right there. Not to mention throwing a little bit of puppy in there too, because they keep getting smacked right down, but they keep getting right back up. But, oh well. That joke only makes sense to somebody that's tried to train puppies before. It's like no matter how many times you try to bop them on the nose, like, no, stop doing the thing, stop biting, stop biting. It takes like 50 billion times to actually get them to understand it. It's like, okay, you don't do the thing, you get a treat. You do the thing, you get popped on the nose. Pick one, and they're like, what? Get popped on the nose, you say? It sounds great. See, had to be dog. Had to be dog. Indeed. Well said, Colonel Cactus. Well said. Your wisdom is always appreciated. Man, that is some mediocre coffee. That on-sale creamer, which I decided to start using again. I'm kind of missing the dark coffee right now. Anyway. By the way, what happened to that particular thing being ridiculously long that took like 2 minutes? Lark is working for his boss because he wants to get out of there, but I think he is enjoying it, but I've got to see him to learn the truth. He refuses to come in the house. Good luck with that. See, do you think Sierra hates it if you shout unicorn puppy power in the Scrappy-Doo voice whenever she uses her special? I'm pretty sure she gets annoyed at people trying to poach her for the horn. Actually, what's the significance of the whole horn thing culturally there anyway? Now that I think about it, there's a hell of a lot of RPGs that use that as kind of like a nature thing. I guess we'll bring Bud along. Maybe he wants to meet, I don't know, meet something in hell or whatever. Maybe we let one of the deities die and they're down there. Love how his reaction to, do you want to go come visit hell with us, is, hey, yeah, that sounds great to me. Sounds like a plan. See, how many of the Wisdoms have you met? I think like 5? Something like that. I think we were missing that one guy that showed up to What's-Her-Face in the cat area. Like when she was about to die or something, and then somebody came along and was like, hey, would you like to become a god now? And they're like, okay, we'll sign up for the free trial if I get god powers. And I don't know if this guy counts. Missing the poet? I thought he talked to the poet. I think he's talked to the poet. I know he's talked to the crow hat guy. He's talked to the tree. He's talked to that one other thing in the forest. He's talked to some random one that showed up in the desert, I think. Ooh. Yeah, button mashing works here, and he's evil. Wait, no, wait, that's her. So here's the dragoon was ordered to hunt down Lark. Yeah, we got the message. Yeah, that was predictable. Yeah, why not? Like, I'm sorry, Bud sucks too hard. Get him out of here. Poor Bud. Nobody likes Bud. Well, that's what he gets for repeatedly singing about that dirt heart. It's okay, one out of his, like, 6-something attacks actually does damage. Nah, you're in heaven. Two steps into hell. I sense evil. Nah, you don't say. Not Fraternal. It's not Fraternal. Wouldn't that be, what is this, Ultima? Okay, bye. Oh, get that anime crap out of here. Alright, let's see. Just want a band that's made up of Ramza and Delina with their grass flutes and Bud on the dirt harp. True, true, true. I mean, you still got the singer from T.O. in there as well. I mean, she's over there just... She doesn't actually sing anything. She's just there beating somebody with a harp. I mean, they'd make the perfect duo there with Bud. Nobody ever used Yuri as an actual singer. He's one of the most pointless classes in the actual game. But especially considering the fact that they got access to arguably one of the best casters, and then they're like, here's a class that sorta does buffs. Wow, I can't speak right now. Sorta does buffs badly. There we go. Our father taught us to play the reed flute. Bud with his mouth full of dirt. What? You're supposed to play it? Not supposed to play it. Okay, second level. Apparently that was the right way to go. Alright, purple doors were a good thing last time. Let's see if this can send us where we need to go. We're shadows, so what's on your mind? Baptism of fire? I don't know. Okay. Don't complain so much. Got it. The slightly disapproving skulls all over the place. Interesting aesthetic. Ghost's Howl. Still don't know what a lot of this stuff does. I think I'm gonna make some platinum armor out of this. Oh, no, 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 we're gonna make a platinum cape. Like, I don't care what good stats it would be, just for the sheer awesomeness of that. Because right now, I mean, I think we've been running around with one made out of Gator for the longest time. how do I get back to my actual menu? Hold on. Trying to get this figured out. Yeah, so we've got the Gator Pimp, we've got the Dragon Bone, and the EXP Share. Maybe we should get armor. I don't remember. I don't remember. Pretty sure EXP Share is fine as it is. The series sure is in love with its long dungeons. Yes, I know I'm complaining about this despite the fact that we've walked about one entire floor, but can kind of already see where this is going. Don't forget to tag your persona at Evan is a claimed working-class pelican mailman who sometimes kidnaps children, and he's also a slightly barbecued lizard racist at times, but there's that. He really doesn't like lizards. That is to say, in XDiv, he kind of got barbecued by a lizard. It's, you know, it takes some explaining. You had to be there. By the way, don't worry, it's not secretly a community of furries, I promise. It's just a joke. Shrine of Silent Faces. Okay, we punch the ribcage to get through. Alright, more blue doors. Don't know what they do, but we should definitely look for them. Can't help but notice that all the people that were in hell are turned into chests now. Leaning towards lesbian Etsy shop owning purple bird lady who makes lamps for sentient teddy bears who are afraid of the dark and run a mining cult. True. Very true there. The Dud Bears. Dub dub. Wubba dub. Dubba bubba wub. Whatever it was, I don't know. It was confusing. Props to them for actually making a language out of like 3 words. But seriously, why is hell empty? Hang on, one quick thing here. Just want to check my phone real quick. Yeah, hopefully none of you guys got hit by the friggin' plague yet. Had a little bit of a scary thing earlier today. Just found out that, well, hopefully it's still nothing, but, have some family that lives over where, kind of nearby, where one of the outbreaks were there. And suddenly one of their kids came back, with some symptoms coming from school, so hopefully it's nothing, but, you know. To the bottom of the underworld with you? Okay, we'll just skip down there, that works for me. No crap. Wait, didn't mean to hit that. That wasn't bad at all. So far. Until it turns out this is a trap and then we gotta redo this section 4 or 5 times with different layouts. So is his plan to turn him into a dragon and he gets stuck here? Orson just slowly just walking up behind. Dude, everybody knows. Shut up. This is super obvious. Huh? What the hell is this logic? Huh? explain? I mean, I know that was supposed to be a, you know, comeuppance moment, but why is he blood exploding? Okay. Now does counter work on it? Wait, seriously? Counter works on this thing. Alright. Dude, that's so cool! That is really cool. Now, can I counter bullets with this? Okay, I can block bullets with a spear. Good to know. Wow. No, they got Orson! Too bad Lark can't be in this form when he's in your party, right? I mean, he's in a bunch of parts now, but eh. That was pretty cool. Also, Orson can't steal my XPs now, because he's face down in the dirt. Imagine him shouting "Make my monster grow" like he's Rita Repulsa. Ah, man, used to watch that so often when I was a kid. I swear I must see that thing 100 times. I'm not really sure how he's here. He blew up into pieces. Maybe she was actually just talking to his head, but they had to make it PG. You want to change your persona to that thing? Who called Machine Gun Wolf Dragon Centaur Skullface? I got dibs on self-destructing crab. Nice. That's probably why they had to get rid of all the NPCs in there. So I'm assuming we finally found the plot after all this time, then. Yes? Did we find plot now? And it's got a little treehouse. Oh. Hang on. Gotta figure out what the puppy's doing. Alright, let's see. After 10,000 years, it's time to conquer mana. Nah. Joke's on you. The real winners go and conquer the health bar. So continuing my attempts to make Power Rangers references. Let me know if it's working. Wait a minute, was that from that? No. That was... No, that's the other thing. Right before they do that whole hands in the air goop thing. Are Bud and his sister Bulk and Scully? What? Wait a minute. I feel like I know what that is, but I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm gonna feel real stupid in a second, aren't I? Let's see. Is this Draconis' fortress? I mean, it's the Hell Treehouse. Sounds legit. Hasn't actually seen Power Rangers? Dude, I had that crap on VHS and would watch it every morning, thank you. Doesn't mean I remember a lot of what happened. I have visual memories of it. As for the new stuff, let's see, about 4 or 5 weeks ago or something, we were staying at a hotel and my daughter was very enamored by an episode of Power Rangers. It was something about a robot trying to learn basketball. See, they're in 4 lions, and they form Voltron, right? That's the Power Rangers? Yeah, sounds about right. So glad everyone's alright. I mean, if you say so. Hey, look, it's the only one that figured out maybe living's an option. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. These are all short stories. We're gonna be just fine. Okay. So it's apparently a shock now that he was our servant, or he was his servant rather. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. Thanks for the option. There's no other option. There's like, you will say the one line. You will say this and only this. Let's see, I will begin my text messages that way. This is my spirit form, my soul is with you in digital form. Yes, he desires to subjugate all life in this world, but I thought he only wanted to conquer Agrabah. So you write books? Are you creating Horcruxes? It suddenly all makes sense. He wants everybody to paint their faces with skulls and go live in a swamp. He's secretly trying to revitalize Disneyland by getting everyone to move to Florida. I knew it! The absolute law of the world. This is all very dramatic. Sounds like a very dramatic way to say run up and press X lightly. Okay. Well, we're just gonna dramatically saunter down this way. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Well, I'm not willing to reveal my secret plan just yet. This only does not involve everyone living in Florida. Fine. Did you create the virus? Yeah, sure. Why not? Sure. I'm pretty sure we'll get to return just fine. Love how they have the option for just like bail on the apocalypse. Gotta do our dramatic saunter. Wait, this looks familiar. Why are we back in the tower? Poke, 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 poke. And knowing this game, this will be a whole big dramatic thing, and then just right as soon as we beat whatever's here, it'll just go back like, no, the secret last boss was actually a popcorn maker. You need to go get some kernels of destiny. See, in my head, this is like the second longest fortune in the game, but you randomly chose the right path in the last forest, so you're probably going to guess right at every crossroads. Maybe! That's the power of doing stuff at random. Sometimes you just get it right on the first try and it looks super impressive. Why is there a ghost that wants to talk to us? Stupid ghosts. Although, I do appreciate that this place has very similar characteristics to that last fort. That you could tell the other one was just the abandoned version of this. It's a nice touch. Either Earthsunder doing alright. So far, haven't caught the plague, so that's a plus. Honestly, given that, given the amount of people I run into that cough at work on a weekly basis now, yeah, would have kind of expected that to happen, not gonna lie. But yeah. I mean, they finally invented enemies that can take more than one hit, so that's, I mean, that's a thing. No. Get poked. Already 10 people in Oklahoma. I mean, I'm sure it's a hell of a lot more than that. It's not like they're all magically getting, you know, getting sicked into existence or whatever else. It's just they're finally getting testing happening. It took forever to make that happen. And I'm pretty sure if Orange Guy had had it his way, we never would have gotten any kind of testing happening at all, and he'd be off golfing. So, at least there's some silver lining there. Not to go politics, I'm just saying, real douchey response so far. You got dragon blood. Nice. Alright, so beware of ghosts, we know that. Lots of self-polishing swords. Now make the big boom happen. Kaboom! Except we put this on the farthest part of the map, so... Actually, wait a minute. No, we didn't. This is right next to our house. How big would their health bar be if... So you still cut up on the Skull Wolf Dragon Centaur with machine guns for hooves? Why have we never seen one on any fantasy cover? Because they're too busy on all the metal covers. Oh, look at this guy being actually threatening. Actually, I had low health there for a second. Deathstroke! Oh man, okay, that sounds cool. I gotta see what that is. It's probably almost half as good as our current thing. Caduceus. I will never not find that name hilarious. Yeah, it's still managing to be 30% weaker than what we've already got. So your stuff is stronger the farther you place it from your house. Yep. And drops are better. No, I know that part. I mean, this was literally right next to our house. And judging by everything, I'm gonna assume I accidentally started the actual end of the game, didn't I? But that's okay, we can save New Game Plus for another time if that's the case. Because I think I vaguely recall being told to avoid the giant Hell Fortress. So that's a possibility. So you want to talk about Douchey? The Australian Prime Minister is on vacation while Australia was in flames? Yeah, but did they... Okay, did they actively tell people to walk into the fire is the thing. Like, the reason I was saying douchey response is I kid you not, they're like, no, it's fine. I know there's a sickness going around. Everybody should go into work even if you have symptoms. Come on, what is that, man? Who does that? That's just a no on every level. Anyway... Ooh, sweet dragons. Oh, I never did check what that thing was at the house. See, from what I remember, you have to trigger some trapdoors to get through, and sometimes they don't trigger twice. I think that's why this one confused me originally. From what I can tell so far, there were ghosts to avoid. Ah, dang, you are a loot pinata, sir. Yes. Alright, this looks like a trap room. See, but that's the thing with a lot of these old RPGs. That's a lot of times you go back at a later time, it's like, oh man, I remember this being so horrible and confusing and everything. And most of the time it's way easier, because usually we played them as kids originally. I think the one exception I can think to that is probably Golden Sun, though it is still definitely a lot easier than I remember it being. At least in terms of the overall level design. That game has some amazing level design, I gotta say. It's probably one of the few times where there's been a massive multi-floor, like, three-dimensional puzzle, and I actually didn't abhor it entirely. Like, I remember Ayers Rock in particular from The Lost Age just being this nightmarish thing that never ends, and in reality, it's like a 20-minute dungeon if you know what you're doing. See, mana, on average, our wolves have 4 legs. That's a weird way to phrase that. Hides the wolf centaur and 2-legged wolves, you have no idea what you mean. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, I'm just gonna do the move, because I don't know what I'm unable to move from right now. Alright, so I'm gonna assume avoid ghosts, take stairs, but avoid trapdoors to some degree. We'll see how it all affects itself. So far, I have to say, impressive way that they've pulled off the railroading so far for this section. Because I might be wrong, but I think they've been kind of low-key switching up a few things here. Interesting. Okay, so you can't avoid it. I thought that if I ran it to the corner and then ran around it, we wouldn't have that issue. Okay, yeah. I guess it does make sense, though, because we're probably dropping down and then taking a different route back up. You might need to try walking across most trapdoors. Something makes them now trigger. I just don't remember what. Alright, well, there's that way. Seems getting past them might unlock them. So I guess you run across them, you get to the next floor. That unlocks the ones beneath it, then they throw you down a floor, then you go back through a different route, then you probably unlock the next set. Alright, fair enough. I think I got this. No, baby Godzilla, why? Even exploded in fireballs. Jab, jab, jab. Yeah, this looks like the one that we were trying to get across, but now we can't go that way. Interesting. And then suddenly boss? He's become Mega Huffer. Alright. That didn't counter like I thought it would. Still cracks me up that that thing blocks bullets. Can I suplex you? I think it does like a back hoof attack here. Yeah, there we go. So you can counter his back hoof. Yeah, I really want to revisit that difficulty mod someday, because I keep looking at this counter thing, and there's so much stuff that could be done with that system. It's such a cool way to do it. It's Metal Bird's Feather Tail Centaur with machine gun hooves. Why were these bosses so awesome that my brain couldn't handle them? Why do I have no memory of machine gun centaurs from this game? I think it's like you said, it's just the brain does not have the necessary capacity to really understand what's going on here. This is just things that occur. It just feels like Mana was not made for any human people, you know? Like I said, this isn't a game, this is an experience. This is just some sort of bizarre spiritual journey. Alright, so we're back in the basement. So we've technically gone backwards. Oh, come on, it's right next to you. Where are you going? Let's save again, as we accomplished a thing. Fetch the man of the quest for more peyote. That about sums it up. It's too bad. You already had it all. Wait a minute, is this gonna be like the tower? Right, these guys are legit threatening, though. Which is kind of surprising. It's only because they're a group. The AI going out of the way to make sure that their move is worthless. Ask the talk cactus, he knows where the best stuff grows. And all he does is just point down at the dirt. It's like, yeah, you know the best stuff grows right here. There's one very, very, very beefy little toy doll. I suppose it kind of has to have a pretty high health bar to put up with a toddler, wouldn't it? Actually, I'm pretty regularly impressed by just how they put together certain toys. Like, whenever looking at the stuff that my kids have there, it's like, it's amazing how they specifically made certain aspects of them to withstand the punishment that they endure on a daily basis. And my wife's often wondering, like, why I'm commenting on certain, you know, like, it's like, oh, this one's got these little reinforcing bars over here, you know, this one's got this weird packaging thing over here, you know, this stuff's designed to specifically snap off in such a way that it doesn't break. It's like, why are you impressed by all that stuff? It's just a toy. I'm like, they knew! They put so much thought into this! Yo. See, you know, I feel like this is kind of a bit like Suikoden in a way, where it's just like your first time through, aside from maybe a certain couple points, it's not necessarily difficult by any means, but it's just you gotta wonder if any difficulty mods out there will do it justice, like in terms of actually using the mechanics instead of like Suikoden 2 Hardcore did. I've been told that that thing gets better, but man, it would take a lot for that thing to get better, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. There we go, suplex a ghost. Yeah. Thought fighting moves didn't work on ghost types. Alright, we'll see what the fourth floor has in order. Present store for us. Nice. I don't... Wait a minute, what the hell did I just do there? I think that was circle square. Suikoden hard mod is ridiculous. Yeah, that thing just pretty much insta-killed you at every opportunity. It's kind of frustrating. Which, okay, I get the idea that it's supposed to be like, okay, you learned all the mechanics, so now take them to their absolute limit. Okay, I get that, but at the same time, it's also the pretty much, as far as I'm aware, it was the only difficulty mod for Suikoden 2 that I could find. At least at the time. Stuff might have changed since then. But to take a thing from being absurdly easy to every random encounter outside the starting town will instantly give you a debuff that you can't remove for another 2 chapters? Really? Like, you can't even rest that crap away? It was weird. When ants and rabbits slaughter you, but it wasn't even that. Like, okay, getting knocked out, fine. It's weird because they knew that you'd get knocked out. They even gave you I think a free 15 or something ridiculous resurrections. So on top of that, the game's already making you immortal for a decent chunk of the early game. But then on top of that, they're like, no, here are debuffs that will instantly delete you. And you basically have the first... okay, so when you get hit by a balloon, you get a little balloon on your character. It doesn't do anything by itself, but if you get hit by a second one, it's an instant death. So it creates this thing where just getting hit by a debuff just completely wipes that character. You can't revive them, you can't bring them back, nothing. They float away. And it was just kind of a funny, obscure mechanic in the original game, because only a couple enemies could actually do it, so, you know, it was like, oh, you know, you had to go buy a needle to get rid of the balloon, hee ha ha, it's a funny debuff. It's funny because they're slapping them with balloons, because it's a harmless enemy otherwise. But then, in the mod, they're like, here, look, they're super dangerous, and they're everywhere, and you can't cure it, because the item doesn't exist yet, so good luck with that. Alright, so we get chased by the ghost. What does that do exactly? So we can't go this way. We know there's a chest. It's trying to lure us to the other side. So we take the stairs, get to the 3rd floor, go around. I don't think I got to here last time. So I'm assuming because the light is there, you can't walk that one? Okay. So I'm not assuming. I've been to that one before, and I think I'm starting to get the gimmick here. Soup likes the dark. The ones you couldn't walk before. Okay. So I'm trying to see. I think the lights have to be off to be able to pass those. So presumably we need a couple more bosses. We know that that one on the left is going to be one that we're going for, because they teased us with that one before. But I want to take the solid pathways before trying it. Exploring 101. Know your options. They're trap or not, they're trap until X. Yeah, I think it's the light bulbs, because once those go out, it seems like they don't go anymore. And also, if you've passed them, it seems like they can't affect you. Okay, maybe that is our only way forward. In which case, the way down might not necessarily be a bad thing. Once we hit, presumably there's going to be a red and green boss, and once we hit those, we should be good. Alright, we've been to this room before. So this wasn't roundabout progress, this was just plain going backwards. Alright, let's speed this up. Dragon Steak, huh? Does that improve our strength at all? Yeah, so I'm going to assume it's this path. It was probably one area down from the Griffin door. Which we're almost back at by the looks of it. So we're going to try that trapdoor down there. Okay, I have to point out that bow, it doesn't seem to be affected by iframes. It might just be a mercy for the long amount of wind-up that they take, but yeah, it doesn't seem affected by it at all. It seems like whenever being hit by something, they have a small immunity window. See what's down this door. Doesn't look familiar yet. Now it might. I don't know if we went this direction. I'm gonna assume there's probably one more location kind of at the bottom here. Feels like there probably should be. And then there's probably one at the top, and then that opens up the path back. And then we'll probably need to circle back to some other path, and then that'll take us forward. If I were to guess, but I think we already went up this way before. Because, yeah, it's all the blue ones that are gone. I distinctly remember there being a blue one here. Out of curiosity. What happens if I step here? There we go. I don't think there's a hidden path. I think that one's just not working right now. And this will probably unlock a second one. Sir, we have come to break your balls. I don't know where yours is, but whatever, we'll find it. Right, so it's a boss we can suplex. Okay, none of the suplex moves work on it. Maybe the actual boss is on vacation, this is just a temp. Yeah, I have to say that whole, the fact that they alternate between green and blue for their extra bars there. No, wait, that did break it. Like, it keeps making me think that there's puzzle bosses that there aren't, actually. Like, I thought we'd have to go backwards and punch those green things. Alright, so now the green traps are off. So now presumably we can go up and get to another area. You know what, that's not bad. This is pretty cool, actually. This is really making me think of Golden Sun in many ways. Sky Dragons are cute. I had one named Mr. Frosty in my last playthrough. It wasn't Mr. Frosty, his name was Goose. Flew with Maverick, man. Alright. Why Mr. Frosty, though? I mean, what if he wanted to be called Blizzard? Or, like, Shamrock Shake or something? Speaking of, I don't actually know why we go out of our way to pick up Shamrock Shakes every year. It's literally just vanilla ice cream with some slight mint flavoring in there. But there's just something weirdly satisfying about those things, even if they're about as healthy as a shotgun to the chest. Let's see. They have an ice breath attack you just didn't see. Good Dragon equals fireballs, Land Dragon equals napalm, Sky Dragon equals frost. Makes sense. Alright, we're gonna go this way real quick. Because this seems like a shortcut. And I'm going to assume it's the one past here. Like, I will say, especially compared to SN13, I'm really, really appreciating the level design of this one. It's definitely a lot more understandable and a lot less here's just extra rooms for the hell of it, save for a few areas. At least in my opinion so far. Because when it opens up shortcuts, it feels nice. When it's just like, here, 50 more rooms, oh man, don't you feel like you're tough yet? You had to fight 50 more grunts. That crap just doesn't feel good. Shared a file, 14,000. That is a lot of book. That is many, many book. Also the color palette. Not the color palette. It feels like the coloring is slightly different on those. Also, wait a minute. My controller just decided to be weird. Alright. My assumption here, and this could be completely wrong, but my assumption is going to be that we need to go right, left, right here. you might just be able to run straight across it. But I like to think that there's a path that opens up like that is just separated into 6 trap tiles. See how it's like? Yeah, the gray one is the Amazon paperback, the blue is the version of other bookstores get. Why do they have different colors? Got a black elk, whatever that is. I guess it's just a slightly charbroiled, ooh, a different route into the basement. This one's looking all Bloodborne-y right now. Snazzy. Alright, I'd like them to bring that back around to the basement here. Not a big fan of not having an actual camera angle into the fight, but you try it. Okay. And I'm assuming this will probably unlock the door nearby the entrance if I were to think about it. Holy crap, you can actually suplex this guy. Not actually sure how I lost so much health there. Weird. Orson? Thank you. The last of the balls goes boom. 15% is the lowest I've seen your health go before. We got knocked out one time, which was in that ice cave area, in which I was just kind of mixing up which health bar was which and also which character I was. And even then, it took quite a while because I was apparently swinging at air for a solid couple minutes at least. But it's fine because Barbara the Manatee took care of it. These guys are beefy. Orichalcum? Wait a minute, we need an Orichalcum for something, didn't we? Wasn't that for that Ultimate EXP share? Yeah, but see, what I appreciate about this so far, yes, it's kind of a labyrinth, but it seriously just got like that whole Bloodborne / Souls thing going on, where despite the fact that it's all confusing and everything, you can read the level design to some degree. It just feels good. Feels good. See, Amazon has their own printers who are really weird, so my royalties are better if Amazon prints their own editions of the book, and the colors are always different compared to the normal ones, and the paper is thicker from Amazon's printer. Well, yeah, they gotta make the paper thicker with all that money they're not paying their employees, so there's that. There's benefits. Benefits are just for the paper. Though I will say, I spoke to a few people recently in terms of apparently they had gone and worked for Amazon for a little while, and yeah, apparently it sucks real bad to work at their warehouses. Like, I'd heard the stories before, but it was like, yeah, no, they will gladly see you dead and broken before giving the slightest crap about how you're doing. Alright, so presumably, now we can go through the main door and follow that all the way to the exit. Actually, wait, this door doesn't go anywhere, does it? Sorry for your fate, dragon. We tried to bypass you. You just wouldn't get out of the way. That looked pretty cool. Boom. Alright, so now we circle around. Go back to one of those doors we can get through, and we should be able to get through them all, I'd figure. No, in all honesty, the only actual complaint I have about this game is not its length or design or anything. All that stuff is amazing. Its only thing that I can possibly say anything about is just the inconsistency of the dungeons, which only comes about because of the way that we're handling this run. Because of the way that the way it goes with streaming and all that, because there's long periods before saving. You can just save state it, but then you forget that you had save states, and then you start another one from a hard save, and that's why I've mostly been doing just hard saves. Actually, I've only used hard saves over the course of this one. But it's just that feeling of you're going to accidentally lose progress, but it only applies if you're doing the whole streaming thing. I would assume back in the day when it originally got its weird reviews and things like that, I would assume folks maybe had a complaint about that. Though, I would have imagined that would have gone for the rest of the series, too, because every game I played from this so far was like interesting mechanics, random dungeons that don't end. And in all honesty, I think this handles it better than most. So what keeps me from playing it more? Load screens and having to talk to weird NPCs a million times for some quests with no clue that you should be talking to or where you should be going. I like the not knowing where to go part, the needing to talk to somebody multiple times thing. I wish it would automatically trigger if you tried to leave the area. Which, I mean, that's come up a couple times, but it's kind of minor. Overall, this has been amazing. Okay, we've got Dragon Breath, we've got Dragon Scales, we've got Dragon Steak. Can we make a robot dragon out of this? Oh, we're already at the boss. How about that? This guy looks like he belongs in FFT. A dragoon. Come hither, dude. Nobody's trying to get busy. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure you're not furry enough in this case, anyway. Map would have made a world of a difference for me, too. Okay, how the hell would you make a map for this? Just like a series of little books that glue together. It's like, it comes with a little fold-out board, and you just pop them down into the slots where they go. It's the $200 Ultra Limited Edition, because they specifically have to make a game board for it. Who the hell is Jajera? I remember who Aggravator is, but... Jajera, was that the other one that we just randomly stabbed in the face? See, no, in-game map so you can sort of see where you've been and how it's connected. Yeah, true, that would be handy. Jajera was the boner dragon? Gotcha. Also, what's with this series and needing to flip over backwards to pull out knives? Every game I've seen of it, it's the same thing. It's like, apparently they've never heard of, I don't know, sheaths? Like, they always gotta pull them out of the air? Oh, crap, we definitely did trigger the actual ending, didn't we? I think my... Okay, that is my save state key, just in case. Nice. Gonna kill that JPEG. Missed. Let's take a minute. Now, question, can you counter this? I think I actually did just accidentally almost counter it. Man, this guy got some animation budget. And he actually doesn't get stunlocked from this. Good job, sir. Good job. You definitely don't have the health to back this all up, though. Okay, can't block Dragon Breath with that. Good to know. Oh! I just suplexed a dragon. A few more stabs and we're invincible. Oh, okay, never mind, he's dead. Or probably has a second form, if I were to guess. Can you pull out your knives without doing a backflip? I suppose you might have a point. No, our JPEG, he shrunk. And we started the Manhattan Project. I thought we were researching how to make platinum. And or... Wait, really? That's it? Okay. It's fine. We're just gonna plot teleport. That's what we do. Actually, if it's hell that's falling apart, Warren will probably show up and get us out. Did it go kaboom? Does it turn into an even finaler dungeon? No, it's just a hole. Huh. Okay. That would make dinner preparation a lot easier. If only. If only. Don't touch him. Why not? Okay. Yeah, pretty sure we got splattered in the stuff. Huh. She's gonna hug him, isn't she? Guarantee it right now. She's 100% gonna go hug him right now. I mean, it's really not that bad down there, to be fair. I would say the forest was a lot worse. Such as Law of Dragoons. I thought Law of Dragoons was the deal 150% weapon damage using jump with a spear weapon. I mean, I thought it meant you got Dragon Slayer and Beast Slayer. And ignored elevation. I mean, or in the case of Legend of Dragoon, you probably got at least 1 or 2 turns of a transformation move. Alright, and then we visited a forest, and then we visited this place. Okay, so they're back. You suck at guarding things! I mean, you probably could have just told us they were back. I don't think we really needed to revisit those places. Okay. My bad about that. Thankfully, we're not getting any retribution for it. Not sure there's much they could do, but, you know. So, the entire purpose of this whole plot line was basically to get right back to where we started, yeah? Because Dude Guy is still trapped in hell because they didn't show him explode or anything. Okay, this guy got out, so he could have just left the entire time. Man, that was a really convoluted jailbreak. This guy still looks like he belongs in FFT. He's kind of like some weird DLC boss or something. Also, he's got one of those, I don't know if anyone's seen them, but they have these old book holders that kind of look just like that on his shoulders. The end. So, wait, is my controller asleep? I think my controller might be asleep. There we go. You can now trigger the man tree, though you should finish the Yumi and Fairy quests first. Maybe I will. Let's go talk to Colonel Cactus first. Quick question. Are those... do you happen to know where they would trigger, and how long are they? It doesn't because he doesn't have a nose. Let's see. Cell dragons came back to life, but the bone dragon is still just bones. He doesn't get skin. No, he got gypped. See, I would be worried about Bud's plotline, but I'm pretty sure he'll eventually just find like a cat calendar, and I'll probably give him the same advice. Draconis. Yeah, I know, he was friggin' Dragonatus. He died now. Let's see, where we go to. Got a Grottos for the fairy one, I'll bet. Has a long dungeon left, though shorter than the one you completed. Okay. Sounds doable. The underworld went upside down and a burning castle came out, and there was a big dragon that Master had to fight. So my Master came back. I guess the dragon is no more? Yes, we ate him. Alright. Let's go ahead and save it. Out of curiosity, the whole mana thing, is it by any chance like SOM3 where it's like 3 straight hours of endless gauntlet, or is it something a bit more reasonable at this point? Just to know. So I think there's more for Capella and the monkey, either from their dominant or luminant locations. Okay, we'll check on that ASAP. By the way, out of curiosity, so I was thinking for tomorrow morning's one, like considering how much we have left of everything here, I was considering doing, since I have a little bit of a moment tomorrow, I was thinking to do a double, that we do Fell Seal for the morning, and then we do Doom Mana for later, in the afternoon there. What do you guys think? So we got how long the man tree is, honestly, probably medium? Okay. Gotcha. Alright, we'll go check Lumina. See if they're still over here, and if they're not here, we'll go check Domina. And there we go. But yeah. There we go. We got more Capella stuff. He flattened and disappeared. Wow. Diddle had it. Oh well, it's gonna be your business. It is actually, it's quite literally your business. You're musicians and half your act left. Go grab Bud to bring with you. Okay, chill. Chill, I'm on it. Yeah, so Evan, when I was testing just to make sure that Fell Seal didn't have some weird recording issue or something like that, just because occasionally stuff doesn't appear for reasons, was originally saying, you know, we absolutely had to have Veil for at least part of that, because there's basically blue griffins and all that showing up right in the intro. Like, yeah, this looks about right. Sweet, good. Get him off our lawn. Throw him in the compost heap. Part of a big tree. Get your weird cult off my lawn, sir. No! They're mind-controlling Colonel Cactus. Alright, good riddance. Oh yeah, we gotta see what that egg is. Alright, what is it? Nice! Aerial egg, let's see. What do we want to call this thing? God, what was that one guy from AC3? There's specifically a guy that had a similar color scheme. Bear emblem holding up a shield with claws on it. Basically the same color scheme. Parry blade and shield and rocket build. What the hell is his name? Gonna have to look that up real quick. Phone! Show me the AC3 arena. Just a moment, because nobody probably knows what the hell I'm going on about. Shadow Age, there we go, that's his name. Shadow Age. Oops. It's funny, there's this really cool looking AC in Armored Core 3 that even shows up on one of the missions and everything. Just like, he just looks so cool, but he's so terrible. Let's feed him Squalfins. Give him a chew to chew on, give him a puppy. We fed our bird a puppy, just... man, this game. Right, this guy's eating dragons. We're gonna eat the good stuff. There we go, dragon steak. More dragon steak. Magical meat. This guy's gonna become amazing. Yeah, Tactics Ogre logic is to be believed. He is about to become amazing. Alright. And or his stats will go up by about 1. Yay! You. Come along. Now, out of curiosity, do you know where Dude Guy went? The Cage of Dreams? We're following the cactus again. Oh, the, yeah, Diddle, there we go, that guy. What? Good. I mean, he's got a point. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that be. He's got a point. Chow and Nunzak now, would you like to join us? Fine. Fine, we'll go have some plot. I don't want to do anything that helps the Sprout. I'm assuming this is that other point where the bird shows up that was supposed to be difficult to find. Seriously, this guy's right. This guy's right. Everyone would be better off without this dang tree. Yep, apparently everybody's got to get busy in order for the tree to not be a threat. So I'm assuming Deathbringer's the actual bad guy here? What? No, don't just give up. Ah, whatever. Well, good luck with that. Alright, back to the diddle party. That needs a better name, but whatever. Oh, crap, now there's even more of them. The one guy was annoying enough, now there's 3 of them that won't leave. Rude. Just plain rude. What? And ghosts have taken over. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know how people say that this game is all short and you can blaze through it and all this other stuff. It's, how many months has this been now? I've literally completed 3 Tactics Ogre runs in the time since we started this. That's the ones that I remember. Okay, nobody here. Nobody here, or over here, or anywhere, I guess. Is the cow still inside everybody? Dub. The cow isn't anywhere, he is in your mind. Free your cow. Free your cow. Go to the Mindus Ruins. I heard about a psychokinetic flowerling in the ruins. No. Nah, you just do your thing, man. I don't think anyone needs to see your weird psychotropic flowers. There's enough weird crap going on as it is. In fact, you'd think this would be a very drug-free universe, considering how often all this weird crap happens. No idea Nicola was here. So many subplots coming out of the cracks to vie for your attention, right? It's just crazy. I'm constantly impressed by this thing. It's just all over the dang place, you know? They legitimately pulled off that whole thing where you just sort of explore, you know? Go look for him. Okay. Are you gonna disappear and get stolen by a pelican again? What? Huh. Quick, turn into a carpet! Okay. I mean, alright. Just, why not, I guess? Let's go pull a monkey out of hell, why not? I assume that's where they went. That is the only place where those guys were before, right? Yeah, there we go. What? Dude, stop bringing me here. Neat. We'll try to drag you to the bottom. They drag us down here every opportunity they see. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll save. Why not? just in case. Be sure to find the garlic guy with Bud. Alright. Fair enough. I think he was on the first floor or some such. Okay. Well, that seemed to be more straightforward this time around. Oh, man, that thing's new. Not to be scared of anything Bud can one-shot with a frying pan, right? Dragon's Bane. Let's see what that looks like. Is it 1/10 of the Peppa Pike? Almost. It's 70% weaker. Alright, come on, let those coins disappear, so get moving. Alright, so looks like they're gonna be... Nailed it. Alright. Nailed it. You dick. They're invisible. Alright, screw it. That's pretty annoying, not gonna lie. See, the Shadow should despawn now, though. You can force a path over time. I don't know, it looks like the same number of them. I think what I'm gonna do is probably, once we get back up to that room, I'm just gonna save state. I don't really feel like, messing around with an invisibility mechanic right now. Specific one who attacked you disappeared, not all Shadows? Okay. Because then, yeah, in theory, we should be able to just take that safe path. I'm gonna fight these two. Because honestly, it's never the dungeon crawls or whatever else. It's whenever there's a situation like that where, you know, it just kind of wastes your time for no reason. That's the only time that these ever really get on my nerves. It's the reason why I didn't really care for SOM 3's ending there. Because it wasn't like, here's this interesting challenge. It was, well, you know, you're just gonna fight a billion dudes now. Disappeared. Wait, what? And I gotta... Wait a minute. Weird. Huh. Guess I just got lucky that first time. I figured that those ones completely disappeared. I'm assuming that's probably the path we need to take the first time. Oh, okay. Nothing is fun, you're having fun, people having fun watching you, but I don't... Oh, he's gonna get sucked down to hell. can't even see his face! Yeesh. He's not wrong, but dang. Wait, what? They're just gonna bail? That's an option? This is confusing right now. Aww. Okay, so there we go, we get our boss fight. It's a monkey! I love how they just shove something random in here. I mean, the same as every other boss, but still. It's just an excuse to have a game, really. There we go. Done deal. Other games, Human Mummy, Secret of Furry Mana, Gorilla Monk, Mummy and Nose Kung Fu. Nah. Poof. Stay and watch the stars right next to the entrance to hell, okay. Duh. Duh, they're gonna be just fine for the next 5 minutes until they have another argument. Alright. So we'll go back down to the underworld in just a sec. We're gonna go here real quick. Check in with Colonel Cactus, return Bud, and then pick him back up again. Then we'll go talk to the Onion guy, and then we'll see about finding one more plot line, and then that's probably all we're going to have time for today. All these squatters. Things Diddle needs. Antidepressants. Things Diddle doesn't need. Post office mishaps, kung fu mummies, sentient teddy bears, a trip to hell. It was such a weird plot. Like, I assume they probably wanted to do more with that at some point. It's like, you gotta boil it down to one screen, man. That's all we got time for. Shadoli bees. Yeah, he was about to be a Shadoli bees bug. I don't know. I'm just gonna shut up right there. Does make sense to continue from that. Okay. What the hell was that one even called? Diddle had it, right? What's the difference between people who like doing the same thing every day and the ones who don't? That would be the difference between having a job and self-employment. I like being a cactus every day, but I'm not supposed to. Did I get that right? Okay. Still lots of potential quests to do. Very true, very true. It's just all dependent on what we run into. I just noticed we have a little tapestry of an owl there on the left. I'm not sure if I'm just noticing new things every time I walk into the house, or if it's updating as time goes on. It's actually one of those things that, Outer Worlds did for like a whole 5 minutes that I really wish they would have done more of. It's like every now and then you reach a major plot point and they're like, oh look, here's, you know, this little item that was added to your captain's cabin here, and it's like, oh, it's cool, you know, here's a reflection of how you did the story. But then pretty much anything short of just getting all of them was kind of a good sign that you messed it up. It's just like, I don't know. It didn't really feel as much of a reflection of the state of the world as much as it did just like whether or not you got all the stuff. Didn't really care for it in that respect. Like, it was really nice to see it at first, and then it just, I don't know. Opinion of that thing was super high, and then tanked to around a medium towards the end. You start noticing really quickly once you start getting towards the end. They're like, wow, this is way more shallow than I expected. It just looks like there's so much more to it, but not so much, unfortunately. Hopefully they do more, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, what little there was good. Nicholas' quest is probably shorter if you don't want to help the Yumis are fairies. Nah, I think I'm just going to leave his crazy butt to himself. I thought he was associated with the fairies, though. Like, didn't they come and help him out the last couple times? Also, give me one quick second here. Gotta step away to look at the puppy. So let me go run her out real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, and back. Let's see, so the portal to Underhound is now Daytime of Flowers, and you can complete the Dragon Quest line. Just came to say hi. Good. You just continue being rusty then. Yeah, I'm just here to talk to the onion guy. They should all in the first room offer to portal you wherever you wanted. Probably? I was just avoiding them out of instinct right now. I know, I'm just trying to find the unnamed guy. Pretty sure he probably would have teleported us there, huh? Alright, let's go back up. Dirt Harp. He actually accomplished a damage, even if it's really bad damage. Come on, I don't know where that last coin is. Alright. Now we'll stay here. Okay, so he doesn't want to teleport us around now. So, back from that purple door. Was a nice thought, yeah. Because didn't he teleport us to the office before? We're just going to call it the Hell Office, because that's basically what we're looking for right now. I think it's part of the reason that I appreciated the mines so much. It's like, oh, you're here. Well, here's going to be the office. All your people that you need to talk to are going to be right over here. You don't have to pass through several screens or encounters or anything else to get to where you're trying to get to. If you want to bring Bud along. Yeah, this is definitely one of those times where a map would be amazing. But unfortunately, we don't get one of them nice things. I think this is the Hell Bedroom. Or the Hell Hotel, rather. It's just where all of your dead or soon-to-be-dead characters go. I assume that's not where we need to go. Yeah, that's my thought too. Every empty room is probably someone you failed to save. Seems so. And any other quest line, I'm sure. There we go. Talk to your onions, we can get out of here. Let's become a great wizard by talking to a helicopter onion. Know that you can do anything you wish. Do not forget that you're a human being just like any other. Dude. I'm pretty sure we can make more progress on his questline by just getting some Chinese and reading fortune cookies. Alright, so who does that leave? He's talked to Underworld guy, he's talked to Tree guy, Rock guy, talked to Pork guy, talked to Bird guy, talked to the Turtle. We did talk to the Turtle, right? Yeah, because the only one then that we haven't talked to is going to be that one that came to visit Sick Lady. Windy guy who appears by the nuns. That's who I'm talking about. Because Nunface was all sick and whatever. And so he showed up. He was all like, ooga booga booga. I am here for reasons. I can't help but notice that we're running in circles. What gives? like to leave now, please. Oh, he's the teleport? Okay. We'll go there. I like to imagine every time that Steve walks into one of the rooms, like, just sitting there tapping his foot, like, you know what? If you would have just listened for a second, you would have been fine. Where to? The surface, please. It says that Oblin has wished it, but then again, we were the ones who wished it. Do we secretly run this place? Alright. So, nothing really new to report into Colonel Cactus there. We're gonna... I guess let's go to Cat Place and see if maybe something new happens there. Finally. Because the last couple times that we went there, we weren't even allowed to enter. And then we still have one more map tile to put down. And actually, come to think of it, if we only have a couple of tiles left, presumably the other one's going to be the tree. Baller. Hello, Bud. I have come to tell you that if you breathe air, you will keep living. Children are always a little bit outside of the flow of history. They have ideas on how to make up for adults' mistakes. Your childhood memories will help you throughout your magic career. He doesn't have one. He flunked out of magic school. Is about to change its way. People will become free. Yeah, that ain't suspicious. So who's left then? Because I think we hit everybody now. I mean, I'm not sure if... Is there a static location for the turtle? I'm certain we've talked to the turtle before. Try taking Bud home. Alright, let me check on this first. Let me just check if there's a plot going on here. I mean, I'm fairly certain we talked to the turtle before. Yeah, we still can't go in there. What's the artifact that you have? I can't think of what's missing except for the final Yuumi and Fairy locations. It's the seed I got from the tree. That's why I'm saving for putting it down, because I'm assuming it's something special. Just kind of wrapping up this other stuff. Oh, no, it's not? What? Is it potentially the Cabadillo Zone? Because I really want it to be the Cabadillo Zone. Even if it doesn't exist, I just want it to be that. Alright, let's try bringing Bud back. So you'll see, put it wherever you want. It's mana to go, it's just a freebie, basically. Oh, okay. Okay, fine, jeez. Right, change mana. Oh, well that's neat. You can kind of see how it's all spreading. Alright, we will slap this seed. Thankfully, put the mana tree in water if you want. Oh. I'll just slap it right here. Kaboosh! That is totally a Cabadillo. Except it's become a real boy now. Orchard! I don't know why I'm imagining the Ori 1 intro right now. Orchard! I want to stick the mana tree on a mountain. Maybe that's why they give you those few tiles that you can't actually touch. Ooh, what? What? Explain yourself, tree. So you just get a secondary tree? But why? We're not even remotely close to... Okay. We're not in any danger of running out of anything for the first one. I mean, we've got stockpiles on stockpiles. Let's see if anything different happens if we talk to this guy. Seeds are like paint, mixing them results in a new color. I'm pretty sure that plant racist. This is really for people who are min-maxing their pets and need tons of very specific food. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I suppose that makes sense. You use the garden enough, and it gives you 2 gardens. Why not? Alright, glad I put it off on its own, then. Where the hell is I going here? Right, home. Home is where the plot is, kind of. I mean, technically it is, also, because we gotta go... We have to go against our opinion for the tree, or not the tree, but the stained glass window who's trying to save the world. I mean, he does have a point. You got a magical tree that everyone's gonna go and go all nutso over. Or you could just not do that. Yeah, you talked to all 6. Are you still bad now? Yes. I could have skipped that entire quest by just ordering a box of friggin' fortune cookies off Amazon. It would have been like $7. Not to mention he could have visited about probably 80 wisdoms for the price of that. Okay. Okay, let's see what it is. Let's see what Colonel Cactus has to say about this. As he kicked us out of our own house for helping him. Seventh one is a girl. He's not wrong. The 7th one just became one. Which I guess you'd be required to know. Because I'm assuming Air Guy only ever originally shows up once What's-Her-Face becomes a whatever it is. Becomes a smarty pants. The little boy got to find 6 of the 7 wisdoms. There are only 6 wisdoms? Did they pick that name because it sounds good? Maybe they can't do math. They're not the brightest bunch. We've already figured that out. Mostly sit around and go around a policy of just let everything happen. And then if somebody prevents stuff that's going to happen from happening, unprevent the happening from not happening? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's just move on here. Alright, I guess we gotta deal with the church window hanging out in our workshop, and let's get all the squatters off the lawn. Sounds right. For what do worlds in our lives exist? In order to just exist, I assume. Thorn of Hope. What? What the hell? Dude, you throw us into another dimension. What is this? I like to imagine that Orson will be the guy that writes all the story down later. Entrapment of Love. Except there's nothing there. Knowledge and its pitfall. Which has mushrooms in it for some reason. Except these ones are evil? Is it weird that we're stealing meat out of his soul? How does this even work? Desire to awaken. I mean, this is a nice way of saying you basically grayed out the coral area and are calling it a new zone, but okay, whatever, fair enough, fair enough. Could say coral kind of looks like a brain. area named after desire has things licking and aromatic oils. And squids. Right. Come on, Orson. I'm assuming Orson isn't around for speedruns. Ow, ugh. Yeah, we've gotten you here so you can all get off my lawn. I know, you gotta go make the spirit bomb. Nunzak's wife, I'll bet he's thinking of other stained glass women. Nunzak's brain, entirely made up of sentient nerd candy, herd beast things, springs, and sproutlings. And mushrooms. You got arms for it, sword of mana. And then he became tree. And that character wasn't even relevant. Whatever. They just sat there crying in the corner. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright. Now we head to home. Because, yeah, I'm fairly certain we're going to be wrapping this up by tomorrow there. Look, we made the art team draw a clown riding a tapir. Going to put that in the game somewhere. Oh no, are all the... Big face monster took me away. Dude, Sprouts, I did all this to get you off my frickin' lawn. And yet here you are, still on my lawn. What is wrong with you? Alright. They really, really want you to care about the Sproutlings. I want them gone. Alright, this is going to be the instrument shop because it's got a little drum outside of it. I'm almost tempted. You know what? Let's see. Alright, we're gonna make a gold-on-gold instrument. The Weisel Marimba. Sounds pretty cool, actually. And you got an Undine card out of it. Cute. Bubble Shots, Circle Fire. Alright. Yeah, that's a little bit stronger. 55. I'm actually going to leave it because that name sounds weirdly cool. I really expected to make a platinum robot or something, but considering the slot that it takes, I'd really rather not. Maybe on, you know, like a New Game Plus or whatever else run. For now, we're just going to stick to the basics. So, for some armor. Alright, we're going to make some armor out of platinum. Make it. Nice. Ish armor. Alter it. Pray we do not alter it further. Total defense 50. Let's see. Mirror piece, okay. Don't know what that does, but okay. And I'll stick some golds and some silvers in there. Firestone, Earthstone, Waterstone. That sounds like something... yeah. We'll stick this gold on there. Got Salamander. Sure. Stick some silver in there, and then stick the other kind of silver in there. Alright, there we go. Spat out a gem card, whatever exactly that does. And let's see if we randomly figured out some even more game-breaking armor here. Fire resistance, got some wind resistance, got some general defenses, especially against stabbing stuff, and crushing, and actually, hell, just overall its defense seems pretty solid. This gives magic defense. Yeah, I think this is just a solid upgrade here. Alright, but anyway, with that there, I think we're going to talk to Bud one more time, and then we'll be calling it for today. He's got some spells he wants to try out. Now that we've completed his loyalty quest here. He's got Spirit Plus, whatever that is. The frying pan is a Lorimar Iron two-handed sword, okay. He's got a Platinum helmet and hauberk now? What the hell? Got Rising Crush. Let's see, two-handed sword, mid-range, medium damage, tree drum, tree flute. You don't have anything new. Again, roaster. Dude, what the hell? He's stronger than I am. Look at that. Strength, 44. Mine is 29. Other strength things, 28, while mine is 21. His dolphin stat is 36. My dolphin stat's higher. Brain roasting, mine's 29. His is 23. Let's see. I've got 37 hearts. He's got 30. Deflecting stuff off your next skill. I guess I've got way more than that. Actual magic-y stuff, he's got 2 more. And then Metal Gear stat is... he's got 3 higher, whatever that does. And then, yeah, his frying pan's almost as good as my spear. For some reason, talking to all those guys getting a full set of platinum. No idea what that's about. I don't know if we reported to Colonel Cactus yet. Little sproutlings! Yes. Yes, indeed. Just want to talk about that. What the hell is this thing called? Was it Cosmo? Cage of Dreams? Okay. It's down near 40. Oh, there it is. There it is, 44. Grandpa Sorcerer hit a Sproutling in his dream. Wow, that Grandpa can really do amazing things. I wonder if I can do that. Please tell me you can. I really want this cactus to just become the tree god. But any dang ways, so yeah. You know what? I was joking about it from the very beginning, but seriously, Bud has become Bruce Wizard. His actual casting abilities haven't improved whatsoever. He just got better equipment. So he just got a full set of platinum out of doing his whole quest line there. But anyway, so I'm gonna get going then. I gotta go make dinner and stuff. So got that to get on. Not to mention, I think I still gotta catch up on a couple work things too. It's been frustrating. I had this one work project that I've been trying to get to for several days now, and every time that I get to it, every single time that I get to it, there's just suddenly one little thing that prevents me from even getting going on the thing. Like, overall, it's like a maybe 20-minute project to get done. And every time I go and get started on it, it's like, nope. One more little piece of info that's just randomly missing from over here, and frustrating. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll hopefully do Felseal and then wrap this one up. So, we'll see how this goes. I'll see you guys then, and you have yourselves a good one. Take care.